Let me tell you something about Germany. Right now, as I'm talking to you, one of my followers is sitting comfortably in Germany, enjoying life, and he did not spend money the way most people think you need to when you are traveling. His flight was paid for, his accommodation was sorted, his food is provided, and almost everything was sorted for. And here's the funny part, I did not even plan to make this video today. Honestly, this was not in my content calendar, but last year I dropped a simple link on my Facebook page just like that. I did not hype it, I did not beg anybody to apply. One guy took it seriously, filled the forms, followed the process, and today he is in Germany. Just last week, he sent me a message to say thank you. And do you know how he said thank you? Well, he said, "Bro, I owe you some bread." And I said, "Which bread are you talking about?" And he said, "This bread is not the bread you buy at the traffic or in the shopping malls." He said, "This one is called euros," and I laughed in capital letters. Well, I took my euros, kept it in my pocket, and I used it for some kelewele. Anyway, I sat back and I thought, sometimes one small piece of information can completely change somebody's story. One link I shared on Facebook has taken him from his room all the way to Germany, and that's why I knew I had to make this video for you today, because if it worked for him, it can also work for you. Now imagine this, you land in Germany. You don't need to worry about where you will sleep because accommodation is covered. You don't need to stress about food because it's already taken care of. Even your flight paid for. Just think about the peace of mind that comes with that. You can actually focus on building your future instead of worrying about the basic. And here's the truth, so many people don't know about this. Some have heard whispers, some have been scammed by fake agents promising them heaven on earth. But for this particular pathway, I have seen it work with my real eyes. Now let me be honest with you, I wasn't even sure whether to share this publicly, because anytime opportunities like this come up, some people would take it for granted, others will sleep on it, and then later they will say, "Nobody told me." But you are watching this video right now, you are getting the information directly, and if you stay with me to the end, you will know exactly how to apply for yourself without paying any agent. Because here's the deal, Germany is not just opening its doors randomly. They are giving opportunities to people who are ready to step up, travel, and contribute. And that's why this program exists. Let me ask you, how long have you been dreaming about traveling? How many times have you prayed for just one chance? Maybe you have applied for visas and been refused. Maybe you have saved money and still it wasn't enough. Or maybe you are just sitting there thinking, when will my own breakthrough come? Well, maybe this is it. Because the guy who's in Germany right now, he had the same doubt. He wasn't sure, but he tried. And today, he's living the life you've been dreaming about. That's why you can't skip this video, because in a few minutes, I'm going to switch to my laptop, and that's when I will show you step by step what the program really is, how it works, and how you can apply. For now, all I want you to understand is this. Germany is not a dream that is far away. It is possible. Somebody like you, somebody who just click a link on Facebook, is already there. And if it happened for him, it can happen for you too. So grab your pen, paper, pay close attention, because when I switch to my laptop, I'll finally reveal how you can also apply for this program. Anyway, it's called Volunteer Jobs in Germany. If you want more videos like this about opportunities abroad, visas and study pathway, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Anyway, which way, my name is JAKUT, and this is the JAKUT Junction, where we simplify immigration into simplicity for you to have a vivid understanding of whatever we are talking about. If you want to travel abroad this year or next year using the school route but you don't know how to go about it, just get in touch and my team and I will help your relocation dream become a reality. Or perhaps you want to book an appointment with me, you can check the description for the link to book the appointment in respect of any inquiry you want to make. Let's get straight onto my laptop for real business. Alright, thank you for joining me on my desktop. So before we continue, I'll be taking you to the official volunteer website, but for now let's start with where we can actually get the jobs. So let me brief you on this. Germany has a special long-term visa that allow non-EU citizens to enter Germany and take part in volunteer work programs, right? And also, these are often called Germany volunteer visas. They actually have two types of these visas, or should I say two type of this volunteer program. Should I call it two or three? It's more or less like two or three in one. Let me put it that way. So they have the FSG. It has its full meaning, which is actually written in German. The FSG, particularly that type of volunteer program, is for people under 27 years old. Please take note. It involves, working in hospitals, with the elderly, care home, child care, schools, or social projects. And they also have FOG, which still falls under the FSG, which also basically falls under environmental protection, sustainability, agriculture, forestry, and climate projects. And that one too is actually targeted at young people, usually is 16 to 27. Now, if I didn't mention 40 and 50 years, don't worry, don't panic. You also have a spot here. Now, they also have another pathway for this visa, which is called the BFD. That's the acronym, Bundesfree something something. I don't want you guys to laugh for me. When I go to the website, you see it for yourself, and I also be leaving the link in the description anyway. It's also open to people of all ages above 16, no upper age limit. It involves social, ecological, cultural, or educational work among both young people and older adults who want to volunteer. The duration is normally like 2 years. At least, the least you might get is 6 months, but mostly people go for 1 year volunteer program. One thing you must also know is that they also have other volunteer programs that you might go through, like NGOs and all of that. So this website like this, that's where you find where you can apply for people under 27 years and all of that, right? So if you come here, let's read what they have over here. I'll brush you through the website very quickly. It says that volunteer service in Germany. If you like to volunteer in Germany for a year or so, we offer a variety of options. Volunteer offers you a wide range of inspiration for your life and support you in discovering your values, what you are passionate about, and why you want to get involved. Our programs are typically aimed at people up to 27 years old. Those older than that can find their volunteer service here. So we need to punch in here. So if you are older than 27, you punch in here. I'll be leaving the link in the description, so don't worry. But let's scroll down here and check one or two positions that they have. They have volunteer social / year federal volunteer service, which is telling you that it is like a year. So that one is under BFD, so which means you can be 40 years, 60, 70 years, you can still apply. So it actually falls under FSG, which is under 27 years and also above 27 years, unlimited age, 99 years, you can still apply, right? So they have politics, democracy. Also, you can come here and read more information about it. To navigate your way through this website is very, very simple. You can also come here and tap on find your service. You tap on it, you follow the prompt over there, and you are good to go. Remember, when you come to this website, you need to translate it, else everything is written in German. So if you want to look for a volunteer job that are above 27, you come here and tap here, scroll down, read everything you are supposed to read here. Their benefits. Remember, they will be paying for your flights and everything, your stipends, and your daily whatever. And with this gentleman, this is his plan. In Germany they actually have free education, right? So now that he's there, he's going to be there for 18 months, right? So that's almost 2 years. With the 18 months, you can get undercarpet job and be doing, though is illegal, nobody's advising you to do that. And by the end of these 18 months, you can decide to even go to school, because in Germany particularly, if you are doing vocational skills like nursing, plumbing, carpentry, they are all free of charge. You don't pay any money, and on top of that, whilst you are in school, they still pay you. You get my point. So that's his plan. Okay, so if I were you, you don't have money to pay for flight and all of that, I will apply for this and use this pathway, enter Germany, find my way and navigate my way through it. All right, let's move to the next website, which is the BFD. So over here you could come here and navigate your way through the process. Don't worry, I'll leave the links in the description. As it says, application for volunteer in Germany. I don't want to waste your time on this video, because at the end of the day you still need to come here and navigate your way through the process. Okay, now apart from this website, I want to show you another two websites. That for the two websites I just showed you right now, for them they are government website. So now we are moving to this website too, which is Aerodex or whatever they call it. So over here too, you can come here and find volunteer jobs. So you could tap on it here saying volunteer. It will load, come with this interface. Make sure you filter in the right keywords. As you can see, there are a lot of volunteer job ongoing, global volunteering, blah blah blah, but make sure that you are applying specifically to Germany. So you could come here and eligible country, you scroll down, you look for Germany, A B C D E F G. Germany should be somewhere here. So this is Germany. You double tap on it. So all these volunteer jobs you see over here are located in Germany, and you can get a job here and go through this pathway. Now remember, volunteer jobs are not difficult like getting a normal job. Remember to take note of their CV style and do it as needed. There's a lot of volunteer jobs over here. All right, so if you come here too, there's another website here. Let me show it to you. They have what it's a German website. I don't know how to mention it. Volunteer service, blah blah blah. You punch on it over here and navigate your way through, enter the right keywords, and you can also find jobs over here. Please take note of that one for me. Now this pathway, I don't think certain countries normally have a visa pathway that is called volunteer visa something, but Germany they have it. So let's go to their website. You come here. So if you are looking for this website, all you need to punch in is volunteer jobs Germany, and the website will come. And make sure that when you punch in volunteer jobs Germany, you enter your country, because sometimes every country might come with their requirements. So for me, I intentionally entered Ghana, so they gave me Accra, which is where the embassy is actually located. So if you come here, it says that all required documents need to be submitted at the personal interview in one copy, including the application form. Listen, come here and read here. So basically, it is visa for volunteer service. So if you get a job, you need to come here and apply. Make sure that you meet all these requirements. You need biometric, photograph. Let's start from the top. Complete filled out in English or German, signed by applicant himself. Visa fee payable in cash, 75 euros at the current exchange rate of the embassy, or by credit. And biometrics not older than 6 months. Uniform white background. This should be the size of your photograph. You also need a passport. You need original passport copy, but what means you need to have your passport, birth certificate, you need your school leaving certificate, and over here too they will need your CV. So the CV should include the following points. As you can see, professional training, work experience, specification of the certificate, diplomas, and qualification obtained. That's all it should be about. The young man, I didn't apply for him. He did his thing. I wasn't even aware till he got there, and he sent me some bread through cash. No one applied for him. He did his thing. Don't let any agent take huge sums of money from you. If you come to me that I should apply, I'll charge you before I apply, because what I need to teach you, I have taught you. You need to also go and do your research. You get my point. Anyway, if you want to travel to abroad through school, using the school route or whatever legal pathway you want to use, you can get in touch, and my team and I will help make your relocation dream become a reality. You need a letter of motivation, also contract arrangement or volunteer service. But listen, there's a lot you need to come and read over here. Proof of previous or current academic studies if applicable, a German university degree, a foreign university degree, blah 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 blah, and proof of German language skills only for BFD, FS, or whatever. Now, so what you should know is that when you get a job through the two first websites I showed you, basically it will be done in German. So you need a language proficiency of A1 level. So with this one, you could go on Duolingo and use like 1 month or something, 3 months or whatever, to take your time and learn it. And with this one, they don't have intake period. In any time at all of the year, you can apply and take your time and learn it very well, write it, qualify, and continue. If you got a volunteer job under these programs, then you need this. But if it's not under this program and whatever you're going to do is English, no problem. But you got a job through a normal NGO like the ones I showed you, Eredex or whatever, that one you no need the language whatever. Please take note of that. Health insurance, resident permits for Ghana if applicable. Now remember, with this one, the health insurance, normally the company you are volunteering for will do all of this for you. Anyway, which way, this brings us to the end of this video. If you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section and I'll do well to respond to it respectfully. See you in the next video. I'm out.